Hey guys, video number 78. This is video number 78. Hey guys, welcome back to the page in Nduna Wengombe. My name, of course, is Mitchell Mutumba Simata, who is the Nduna Wengombe. As I told you guys, the name means headman of cattle in my mother tongue. So today I want to touch on another breed, livestock breed, which is the sheep breed, an indigenous sheep breed here in Namibia. I've been meaning to do one. I know I've been doing a lot of livestock, plant life, and I haven't really touched on small stock. And this is an indigenous sheep breed called the Damara sheep. That's a ram. Keywords you need to remember. A male sheep is called a ram. That's a Damara ram right there. It's a Damara sheep ram. This is some ewes, which is a female. That is a Damara sheep ewe with a lamb, which is a baby sheep. So you guys just remember those words. So we're going to touch on them. Get some information which is given to us, contrast of the daily paper here in Namibia called the Namibian. So let's get into it, eh? Right. The Damara sheep breed originated in Eastern Asia, specifically originated in the eastern part of Asia. It was discovered in Namibia by the early German settlers, where Namibians were farming with them. The sheep were then spread throughout northern Namibia and Angola. The breed was not subjected to genetic influences of other sheep breeds due to its geographical isolation. The veterinary corridor, which is the red line today, the veterinary corridor fence in northern Namibia prevented the migration of livestock to the rest of Namibia. But some farmers who illegally crossed with the sheep into the rest of Namibia, and this was in the early 50s. Then the government, which was the Southwest African government, confiscated about 50 of the sheep and took them to the Oma Njeni research station, where a number of research was done on this breed to test their fertility and hardiness. But today this breed is not just found in Namibia. It's a Namibian indigenous sheep, but it's not just found here. You find it in countries like South Africa, Botswana, Zimbabwe, I believe, and also in Zambia. So what are the characteristics of this breed of sheep? One of the characteristics is they are tolerant to heat, live and breed in harsh environments. So they love harsh environments. They perform well in harsh environments under poor nutritional condition and with restricted water. So not having so much water is not an issue for this breed of cattle. I mean breed of sheep, but you still need to give them water though. Damara are good food converters and can have a diverse diet made up of browsing material, shrubs, and also make good use of low quality nutritional feeds. This makes them ideal as a shrub controller. So if you have bush encroachment on your farm, you can buy some Damara sheep and they can help you control those shrubs. They can help you eat some of those thorn bushes and actually start limiting the bush encroachment on your farm. So they say farmers can graze more Damara sheep per hectare than other breeds of sheep. They do not require shearing, crutching, or docking. They are very fertile and are an all-season breeder. Lambing percentages average from 110% to 130%. They have smooth, clean rear ends, unattractive to flies, and are high resistant to most sheep diseases and parasites. So very good, they can deal with diseases and illnesses and parasites, but you still need to do your vaccinations, of course. Vaccination and dip them and so forth. Ewes can have their first lambs before they are 1 year old, and generally have 3 lambs in 2 years. The breed of sheep requires minimum handling, maintenance, and produce high quality meat all year round. Ability in drought. Damara sheep have the ability to thrive in the most marginal conditions and have really proven their true value during the droughts over the past few years. The Damara's fat tail is a distinguished feature of the sheep. They are fat-tailed sheep. They're fat-tailed sheep, like most, but I'll leave that picture there. That's what they take. That makes the breed. That makes it distinguishable from other sheep breeds. Continuing, it is also key to its robust nature and the ability to thrive in these harsh conditions. Damara sheep can raise a lamb on the fat reserves stored in the ew's tail. The tail acts like a camel's hump, storing fat. When they are in good condition, the tails are fat and wide. So when they're in lack of condition, those tails get more fat, get more thicker and wide. Damaras are able to survive without water for days at a time. Quite often, lactating females only come into water every 3 days. So if they are lactating, they'll only come back to the watering points every 3 days. So you might not see them that much because it's an animal that can survive on longer periods without water. So it's not going to be like those your flock, not herd is cattle, flock of sheep that you'd be seeing every day coming back to the water points. They won't really be coming that much. Probably, as they say, every after 3 days you might see them. They have a gut metabolism more like the Brahman cattle, so they got the ability to turn feeds of less quality into meat and muscle. Rams are left with ewes. This is what some farmers do. Rams are left with ewes all year round, and some farmers have marked over 120% lambing in drought conditions. There is no need for crutching or muesling, as their rear ends are smooth. Crutching and muesling, as their rear ends are smooth. Grazing habits. They are non-selective grazer. They browse non-selective grazers. They browse grass, bushes, and shrubs, and are excellent at weed management by rotational grazing, reducing the needs of herbicide requirements. So one could run them probably in a field of maize. They might eat the maize though, but they say they help in reducing weeds on probably fields that you want to plant. So flock instinct. Due to their strong flocking instinct, they require less fencing than other breeds of sheep. They often graze and move within sight of each other, and the rest within a group. So you don't have a problem where you have your Damara sheep, maybe 10 here, 10 the other side. They'll always be together. If you have 20, it will be 20 of them moving and grazing together. So they have that flock instinct of coming together. This assists the ewes in defending their young from predators and makes moving a flock easy. Because like I said, a strong herd instinct means that animals would stay together. So it would mean that you as a farmer, it would be easier for you to move a flock of your Damara sheep compared to other sheep that you might find 5 here, 5 there, 5 there, and 5 there, pockets of them. But these guys stay together. So lambs. Damara lambs are born with ease, no lambing problems, and grow rapidly. Tails are not docked, meaning they don't make the tail shorter. Docking is when you, like for dogs, if I can use dogs as an example, if the tail is this long, you dock it to reach probably this much. So you don't need to dock the Damara sheep's tail. I've seen some sheep farmers do it with other sheep breeds. So they say tails are not docked as this leads to abnormal fat deposition over the hindquarters. Twins are also common with this breed, so you can actually get twins within Damara sheep. Lambs can be weaned from 10 weeks. Lambs can be weaned from 10 weeks. Most producers achieve an average target live weight of about 35 to 36 kilograms within 4 to 7 months. Ewes. Damara ewes are highly fertile with polyestrous cycle. This means they are able to breed. Year rounds. They are capable of lambing at months with their. So they are capable of lambing at months with their first lambing before 12 months of age. Generally, ewes will produce 3 lambs in 2 years. They can cycle again as early as 8 weeks after lambing. They are very good mothers, very protective mothers. Rams. Damara rams can be bred as young as 3 to 4 months. So you can already use them for breeding 3 to 4 months. Under good feeding conditions, a ram can cover up to 150 ewes in a few months. Damara rams continue to breed over the age of 12 years old. Longevity. So crossbreeding. They say Damara first crosses, which are F1s, have Damara instincts and physical tendencies, and including the distinctive hind colors on the body, legs, neck, and heads. They have a long nose and fat tails, so they retreat some of this. The tails would usually be thinner. The tails would usually be thinner in an F2. They say disease and parasites. Damara's tail is a major reason why they're largely free of parasites. They have smooth and clear rear ends, unattractive to blowflies. Fly-blown sheep are a thing of the past to this breed, so you won't really have blowflies. I don't even know what the hell a blowfly is, but it's something that I heard. Some farmers use 6-in-1 vaccination as their only disease control. This is done once a year, and it may be the only time they come into the yard. So an adult ram, the weight of an adult Damara ram can weigh 80 to 95 kgs. Ewes can weigh 50 to 65 kgs. So that's a blowfly. This is one of the biggest pests you might get in sheep farming, but with this breed it seems like it's not. So those are but let me say that's the research that I got from the Namibian, the daily paper here, the Namibian. They did an article on Damara sheep, so I decided to share it with you guys, the history of the breed, where what makes it so special, what makes it distinctively Namibian. So it's a Namibian breed. We can consider it an indigenous Namibian sheep breed, because it's called Damara sheep, and we have a Damara tribe of people in Namibia. So that is my 2 cents, gathered information from the Namibian newspaper, and pictures are contrast of the livestock catalogue of Namibia. As I said, that's a Damara sheep ram with the lovely curly horns. This is a group of female sheep which are called ewes, and that is your female sheep, which is an ewe and a lamb. So this is how they look. This is how they look on their patterns and color. So that's all I have to say on this breed of indigenous sheep. I hope you guys enjoy your Friday further, and I salute you guys. So bye for now.